routine. Welcome back to my channel. This is episode 9 of the prep series, Road to Nationals. So it has been over a week since I have filmed and posted a video. So there's been quite a bit that's happened. I did not film an episode last week mainly because I was still just getting over being sick. I was pretty overwhelmed, not overwhelmed. I just needed kind of a little break from filming. It needed to just kind of simmer down a little bit. But a lot has happened. So some quick updates before we get into today's vlog. I am in peak week. Surprise. So kind of last minute, my coach and I decided to do a warm-up show before I do nationals. So there's a couple of reasons for this. The first reason being that last year when I was prepping, I actually looked better after my show than I did on show day. And that was because I was super depleted going into my show. And we didn't have enough time to really carb me up. My body took a lot longer to fully absorb the carbs and have that good rounded look, be vascular, actually help my metabolism. And so 2 days after my show last year, I actually looked really, really good. I was vascular, I was full, I was still extremely lean. And so this year we wanted to do a warm-up show so that way I can still get into that kind of peak look, I guess you could say, before I actually step on a national stage. And also it's good to just get out the stage jitters. It's been a year since I've been on stage, so practicing the posing, going through the routine, get feedback from the judges on what I might need to work on, and also just get in front of the head judge who's also going to be at nationals, so she can see more of me. I can get feedback. So we are in peak week right now for my warm-up show, which is going to be today is Sunday, so it's going to be this next upcoming Saturday. So I am now in peak week. We are starting pretty low carbs. My carbs are at their absolute lowest right now. Cardio is extremely high. It's at 500 active calories. And I did have some injury stuff come up this past week, which I'll inform you guys on more. So running has been kind of non-existent. It's been all elliptical. But yesterday I ran, I actually felt good. So I will give you guys those updates later. But right now, what we are going to do is, as you guys saw, I have my pre-workout meal. Those are basically like the only carbs I have right now is my oats. We still have those before training. Since I have so much cardio I have to do, I'm going to try to knock out most of my cardio, hit hamstrings and glutes. This is my last leg day technically before this first show, so that my legs aren't super inflamed. And we can see that quad separation. So we're gonna go hit some legs, get as much cardio done as we can, and then come back and eat. So that's going to be our plan for now, and I will see you guys at the gym. Alrighty guys, so we are home now. I was super hungry after I finished at the gym because I did all of my cardio and it took me about 60 minutes. So by the time I got to my lift, I was already extremely hungry. So I just got the lift done and then came home and I actually ate my next 2 meals. As you saw, it was eggs, egg whites with a little bit of rice cauliflower, and then chicken and veggies. I just combined my next 2 meals because I was already a little bit behind. And so I ate that. But basically what I want this vlog to be is kind of taking you guys through this peak week. So I'll be doing little check-ins with you guys each day. But wanted to kind of give you guys an overview of what this peak week is going to entail and kind of the small things that we're adjusting and doing. So one of the things that we're looking at is I am drinking about 6 of these, so 2 gallons of water yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So making sure I drink 2 gallons of water because we are going to start at 2 gallons and then slowly decrease the amount of water I'm drinking up to the day before show day. So we like to start high so that way even when we're tapering off, we don't have to go super low because being dehydrated is unhealthy. So we're going to slowly taper off that. The other aspect is sodium. So on my phone, I'll put a screenshot up here on the screen for you. I actually laid out how much sodium I'm doing in each meal and how much sodium is in all the sauces I use, all of the seasonings I use, so that way it's calculated out and the same every day, because we want that to be consistent, and if you go over, you might be a little bit more water bloated, hold more water retention. So we want to make sure we're still incorporating sodium because electrolytes are important, especially with all of the amount of training and sweating I'm doing, but we want it to be consistent. So water, sodium are 2 things that we're looking at. This week I'm also the lowest carbs I've been. So my carbs are always pre-training. So my oatmeal I still have, and then the rest of my meals are basically vegetables and fish. So we're doing whitefish, I'm doing shrimp and mahi because those are the 2 I like. And we do fish because it's a lot leaner. And so my meals are very bland. All the sauces are calculated out, all the sodium, keeping everything very minimal. And so those are what the meals are gonna look like all the way through to Thursday. And then Friday is when we start incorporating some of the carbs to carb me up. And so today I did my last leg day, as I mentioned, and then the rest of the week I have my training laid out, going lighter, more higher volume, just trying to activate the muscles, but not necessarily try to push too much weight because we don't want my body to be inflamed. So The other thing I wanted to touch on was, as I mentioned, I'm working through some injuries right now, which isn't optimal during prep, especially towards the end. But I stopped running for a couple days and was only doing elliptical because I do have, what I think at least, I haven't gotten an MRI, a tear in my tibialis on my left leg. As you guys know, I've mentioned in the past, I've struggled with a lot of shin splints, and they've always been on the inside of my shin. But this time it moved to the outside, which is when it actually is more prone to injury, and that's like a really bad sign. So I took some running days off because it really hurt to like walk. Flexion hurt really bad. I've been doing a lot of scraping, and like my legs are like bruised. Like, I don't know, you guys can probably see in my posing videos this morning, I'm like, it looks like I got like attacked by an octopus because there's so much bruising from where I was like scraping because of all of the inflammation and scar tissue that's in my leg right now. But I've been doing ice bath, I've been doing Epsom salt baths, I've been elevating, icing, and yesterday and today it has felt so much better. So I'm really happy with that. Still being very easy on it and watching it carefully because I do not want this to turn into an even worse injury. So that kind of happened last week, but we are almost through to the end. So we're trucking along. Today I'm just prepping all of my food for the week, all of my fish and stuff. So I'll show you how I'm doing that. And then today I'm also going to be shaving my entire body because I have my tan, my first coat on Friday night. And then Saturday, I also have a coat, and the instructions are very specific. You have to shave literally your entire body. Luckily, I have a laser appointment today, so I'm getting my armpits done and bikini, which just makes it a lot easier. So I don't have to deal with those ones. But I do have to shave everything else. So I'm having Brando shave my back because I can't reach it. True love right there. Because even peach fuzz will still make the tan not stick very well. So every day this week I'm exfoliating. I'm not putting any lotion on because also super moisturized skin can also impact how the tan sticks. So that's what we're doing today. But yeah, I'm going to take you guys along each day, little glimpses as to what we're doing, what we're changing. I'm sending progress photos and weight every morning to my coach. And we have some posing sessions with my posing coach throughout the week. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. All right, guys, so for our meal prep this week, for peak week, I'm basically doing like all fish as my protein outside of my eggs and egg whites. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grill them because it helps with like the really fishy smell. So I have my shrimp, and I just did garlic, the Kirkland no salt seasoning, and sriracha, and a little bit of lemon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in the foil and wrap them up into like a tight little boat, and then put them on the grill. And then I also have my mahi steaks that I'm also gonna grill, and I just put a little bit of barbecue sauce on them, and the no salt seasoning. So I'm gonna grill those as well so they don't have a super fishy smell. So we are going to cook all of this up on the barbecue so it's all ready for the week. Okie dokie. So I meal prepped all my food. Now it is 3 o'clock and we are gonna go over to get laser done. This is my third session. Usually it takes about, like, depending on the person in the area, like 5 to 6, I believe, for like the hair to like completely not grow back, and then it's just like maintenance, like I think once every like couple months. So gonna go do that, gonna go pick up a body scrub because I'm going to be scrubbing and exfoliating my body every day this week. We're also shaving completely today when I get back. So yeah, we're gonna go get that done. We're gonna do a little posing practice later, and then probably just chill, call it a night, try to get to bed early. But yeah, so that's the plan. If I don't check in with you guys later, then I will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day, Monday. Right now I just parked for work. It is, what time is it? 5:30. 5:30 in the morning. So as you saw, I woke up pretty early. I woke up a little earlier so I could do my progress photos, send those and my weight to my coach. But now we're at work. Brando's not at work today with me, which is sad. He's working out in Thousand Oaks with some athletes, doing some baseball team stuff with some of the local high schools. So I'm on my own today at work and tomorrow. But I just got here. I'm gonna train back at work today during our break, and then I'm gonna go straight to my other gym near our house to do all of my cardio. So I got my meals packed, I got my bag, I had my egg whites this morning, got my water so I can drink 6 of those, got my coffee with my peppermint tea. But yeah, so today we woke up a little bit lighter, feeling leaner. I'm definitely noticing it, the changes in food and lower calories, because in the middle of the night, my stomach just feels empty. And then when I wake up, I'm hungry. And also when I'm going to bed, I'm hungry. So it's definitely working. I'm feeling it. But yeah, so we're gonna get our day started. I am working here from 6 to 2, and then I'm gonna go straight to the gym by my house to go do my cardio. So nothing to it but to do it. Happy Monday. Hello again. Alrighty, it is 2 o'clock. We're done with work, and oh my gosh, you guys, I've been so hungry all day. Like, I'm ravenous. This whole whitefish and asparagus, like minimal carbs, is so hard. I did like a light back and ab workout earlier today during my break at 10, and now I am on my way or I'm gonna go straight to the gym to do my run, which is to burn 500 active calories. So I actually saved my oats, my like high carb meal, for before that, so that I have fuel for running, because it's like I'm burning more calories running than I am during my lift. So I'm utilizing it for that. So I've got my Celsius. I am going to eat my oats, which I'll show you guys. I have them in my little container. It's heated them up super quickly. I'm gonna eat them while I drive. If I can open it. Okay. See? Oats. If I'll zoom in. So oats, cinnamon toast crunch, protein powder, and almond butter. So I'm gonna eat this while I drive, drink my Celsius. We're gonna go run, knock it out so I can go home and eat more. So here we go. everyone. All right, it is Tuesday, the next day. So I was so hungry yesterday. This is my third day of like basically no carbs. Like my only carbs are in my pre-workout meal, which is my oats. The rest is fish and vegetables, and then my one meal post-workout, which is eggs and egg whites and veggies. So I'm hungry. I'm a hungry girl, and still doing a lot of cardio, so I'm burning a lot of calories and not eating a lot. So I feel like I'm fading away most of the time. Like when people talk about brain fog and like prep fatigue, it's no joke. It's so different from just feeling tired after a workout or just tired and hangry. It's like a whole other level. So I am hanging in there. This morning my 6 a.m. canceled, so I got to do the ice bath, as you guys saw, a little bit of sauna time, which was great because my legs yesterday after cardio were feeling so heavy. And then I still had to run today. And luckily, I had enough breaks in my schedule today that I was able to do my arm workout and all my running. So now I'm done, and it is 1:40 p.m. now. So I'm all done with work. I need to stop by the store and get one of the small, like cheap little, like long mirrors. So that way when I'm posing, I can see my back as well when I'm posing, so I can practice it correctly. And I have a posing session tonight at 4:30 with my posing coach, Kenny, which is virtual through FaceTime. And so I have that, and then we're gonna go home, eat our meals. I'm gonna try and do also an Epsom salt bath tonight. Probably a little bit more scraping, try to relax and chill. And yeah, so I'm just happy that I got my workout and cardio done, so that way I can just go home and all I have to do is my posing. So we have, let's see, today's Tuesday, 2 more days of low carbs, 2 more days of cardio. Thursday is our last day of cardio. Friday is no training, and then Friday we get some carbs. And I'm so excited for it because I'm tired and I can't think straight. Like, it's ridiculous. Anyways, I'm rambling. But yeah, that's that. I will show you guys more of it, but I'm just hanging in here. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Good morning. Alrighty guys, it is Thursday now. As you saw, I didn't film as much yesterday. To be honest, having like 3 prior days of like low carbs, it finally was catching up to me and I was so fatigued. It's like such bad brain fog where it's like I cannot focus on more than one thing at once and just tired. And so today I called into work actually because I wanted the full day to just relax, get as much sleep as possible. So I got to sleep in a little bit and I woke up at 128.8, which is the lowest I've been. And I took my progress photos, which looked really good. I had a posing session with my posing coach, Kenny, on Tuesday, and we were really working on the quad separation. So like all my other poses, he says, look really good. It's just my quads need to separate. And so we've been working on a couple different things. And today, this morning, like it felt the best it's felt. Still a lot of work to be done, but I feel way better. So, so far, so good. Today is the last day of training and cardio. And so I already had one meal, which was like my egg whites. And then I'm now having my pre-workout meal, my oats with almond butter and protein. And I'm going to go train and get as much of my cardio done as I can and then finish up my cardio later before I get some scraping done. So I'm going to have one of the guys at the gym I go to near our house who does all of like the scraping, like fascia scraping and everything, work on like my shoulder as well as like my back a little bit, my quads a little bit, just to like help with like the separation and decrease as much inflammation as possible before I leave tomorrow. So tomorrow we are leaving and heading to Modesto to the venue. We're going to check into the hotel. I'm not really sure what my meals are going to look like tomorrow. Today they're still low carb, but today I'm kind of just preparing, getting all of the things I could possibly need ready, meal prepping all of my chicken for Friday and Saturday, as well as all of my rice. I got my candy for before I go on stage. So about like 20 minutes or so before we go on stage, you have either like, we always bring sour candy or like a candy bar or both. And then also like honey and stuff, because those are really quick carbs that are absorbed really fast. And so when your body's super depleted of things like that and it notices sugar in the system, all of a sudden it's like you get super vascular, you react really fast, it fills up your glycogen really fast. So I'll show you what I got. So I got trolley crawlers, the little sour gummy worms. And then I also got these from Trader Joe's. They're like the fruity little gummies, which are actually really, really good. And then put them in the fridge because it's been so hot here. I got the Trader Joe's little almond butter butter cups, and they had these, so I'm kind of using these as my candy bar instead of an actual candy bar because they looked better to me. They're Brookie, do you see this? Brookie caramel candy clusters. Look how good those look. This is what I'm looking forward to. So those are all my little goodies for before I go on stage to make me super vascular and pumped up. But I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna go train, and then when I get back, I'm going to kind of give you guys a rundown as to like all the things I'm bringing, preparation for like what I need on show day, and yeah, we'll go from there. But we're hanging in there. I feel better today. I think also just like mentally knowing that I don't have to like expend a lot of energy at work. Like I love work and stuff, and I love training clients, but like just it's hard. It's hard right now. So we're gonna go knock this out and we'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, we are back. So I trained, I did cardio, and then I had to run back, take progress photos again for my coach. He wanted them post-workout and also after meal 5 today. So I had to run home, take those, send those to him, and then shower really quickly. And now I'm gonna go get some scraping done. I'm gonna leave here in a couple minutes. But the other things that I need to do today is prep all of my chicken for tomorrow and Saturday, because most of my meals carving up is going to be like chicken with white rice and maybe some almond butter. And then, as I mentioned before and showed you guys before stage, is when we implement things like the candy and things that are going to make me vascular and my muscles super full and everything. So we're going to go get the scraping done, which should be like an hour, and then we'll come back. We'll prep some more stuff, pack our bags and everything. Today I am drinking a gallon of water. The past 3 days has been 2 gallons, or yesterday was a gallon. The days before that was 2 gallons, and then tomorrow's a half gallon. And I'll stop drinking water at 5 p.m. to help dry me out a little bit before Saturday. So we're gonna go get this done, and then we'll be back. Alrighty guys, so we just got scraping done. Now I'm going to cook up a bunch of chicken. So I got my glove. What I do is I defrost my chicken because it's frozen, and then I actually cut it with scissors into a bunch of different pieces because it cooks a lot faster, and I just don't got time to wait around for the chicken. I'm going to use the Kirkland no salt seasoning because we're monitoring our sodium. And then I wanted to show you guys too the sauces that I've been using that are super low calorie. I'm not affiliated with them or sponsored by them or anything, but I found them on Instagram and I actually really like them. So I, of course, always use Cholula. But this brand, Taste Flavor Co. So they have a buffalo blue cheese, a sweet honey mustard, and then I had a garlic parmesan. I already used all of it though, because that was my favorite. And they are 5 calories per serving for 17 grams, which is a tablespoon, for this one at least. Less than a gram of carbs, 0 fat. That's really good. And there's no fake sugars in it, which I really like. See, what do they use? Use like apple cider vinegar, a bunch of different like seasonings and stuff. It does contain milk, so just know that. But yeah, it's honestly like super like pretty clean for like a low calorie sauce, and they're only 5 calories. So when it comes to like sauces, especially as you start like getting like really low calories and towards like the end of prep, these are a go-to, no joke. So I've been using those a lot, but I'm gonna cook up my chicken, and then Brando should be home soon from work, and then I need to straighten my hair today. I need to paint my toenails. I need to pack my bag. And I'm going to go for a couple more walks just to get some more steps in to meet my cardio goal. And that should be it for today. All right, let's cook some chicky. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you what I have as far as packing for tomorrow. So I have my clothes. I have like all black stuff for like when I have the tan on and to sleep in, and then also for after. I have all my hair stuff, extra tan stuff in case I need touch-up stuff, and then I have all of my makeup. We have like the extra dark shades in here because I have to match it to my tan. I have my fake lashes, and then all my makeup brushes. In here I have all of my jewelry, a fan in case I get hot, a little fold up hook for hanging stuff. I have extra bobby pins, little ties, a little wavy crimper, makeup remover and wipes, cotton swabs, a bunch of different palettes, and I have 2 pairs of shoes, extensions, sheets for the bed so I don't get tan on the hotel sheets, and then my pee funnel because we can't get drip stains on the tan. So this is all of the stuff we're packing, as well as just a couple extra things, and then all of our food, and yeah. So we are ultra prepared for anything and everything. Alrighty guys, hello. It is Friday now. It is 10 a.m. and this morning, as you guys saw, I had my check-ins and I weighed in at 126.6, which is the lightest I've been. I don't even think I got that light last prep, to be honest. Last night I straightened my hair, and so shaved the whole body again, exfoliated again this morning. I finally got some carbs in my system, so I had oats this morning with egg whites and an egg, and then I had, because I was like looking so like lean and everything still, coach had me do my second meal as rice, chicken, and almond butter with a little bit of sea salt. And so that will be also my next meal. And I'm setting check-ins after every single meal so you can see how I look. But I've already noticed like I'm getting like more vascular and stuff after my meals. So feeling good, feeling lean. But I've got all my stuff packed up, loaded in the car. And so this is where I'm going to leave off our peak week episode, and then I will catch you guys up on the next episode for show day. So go through all of the tanning stuff I'm going to do tonight, all of show day, and show you guys all of that jam. But I got to hit the road now, heading to Modesto. I got like a 4.5 hour drive. So yeah, here we go. Less than a day to go. All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. And also before we head out, I always forget this part, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. I really appreciate you guys following along on this fitness journey, on this prep road to nationals. This is just the warm-up show for what's coming. And so I'm super excited, feeling good, ready to rock and roll. All right, guys, see ya.